Good Behavior Credit Program extend to violent offenders. Call or text us at 661-888-4617. Press 1 if you think it should, 2 if not. You can also text, tweet, email, or Facebook your comments to us. Once again, the interactive feedback phone line is 888-4617. We will air some of your comments and we'll have a first look at the numbers from tonight's survey coming up at 5:30.
It's been 5 days since 2 suspected child killers escaped from Lerdo jail. One of them still on the loose tonight. Tyrone Johnson and David Palms are both accused of killing 3-year-old Major Sutton in 2017. They escaped Wednesday morning, and Palms was tracked down and arrested in Shafter later that day. Still no word on Johnson's whereabouts. Officials say they will release details as soon as they become available and as the investigation allows. If you see Tyrone Johnson, you were asked to call 911. Palms was apprehended in Shafter, leading many to assume Johnson may also be somewhere in the Kern County farm town of 20,000. And if that has townfolk worried, though, it hasn't been evident Monday when 17's Robert Price paid a visit.
We can pretty much assume it's sound advice when a police agency tells us to keep our distance from a criminal suspect or a jail escapee and instead just call 911. But the Kern County Sheriff's Department might have underscored this warning with exclamation points. Tyrone D'Angelo Johnson is a 7-time felon and convicted gang member who stands accused of murdering 3-year-old Major Sutton in November 2017. He and 2 accomplices are accused of kicking in the door of the family's residence and spraying the place with semi-automatic fire. And unlike his fellow escapee, he's still on the loose, possibly in Shafter, having escaped from the Lerdo pretrial facility 5 days ago. A murder suspect potentially in their midst might be a concern to some residents of this sleepy, generally safe town, but you wouldn't know it Monday. Viana Nunez was shopping for cosmetics in downtown Shafter with her son Anthony.
There's not much for them to hide in here aside from like the almond trees and stuff, unless there's somebody's backyard that they haven't noticed. But
Right.
I mean, there's not really much they can run to.
Barpur Brar has run Amigos Liquor on Central Avenue since 1994.
Yeah. Shafter, please be number 1.
Yeah.
They always be helpful, everyone.
Shay Floyd isn't particularly worried, even though the escape hit close to home, literally. He says the 2 fugitives were captured on his grandparents' security camera in the middle of the night in the white boxer shorts they escaped in. He was asleep. His grandparents, he said, turned over their security camera footage to law enforcement.
One of them stole a tarp about our neighbors 2 doors down, and then they ran through our backyard. We actually had them on our cameras crossing the street. So at that time we had about 4 or 6 cop cars coming in, reviewing our tapes, trying to get as much info as they can possible.
A Shafter police captain wouldn't talk on camera, but he did confirm his agency responded recently to a residential burglary in Shafter that was turned over to the Sheriff's Department for further investigation because, he said, it was part of an ongoing case of theirs. He wouldn't say if that investigation is related to the Lerdo escape, and the Sheriff's Department likewise declined to comment on that possibility. So, a wanted gang member and accused murderer on the loose. If that doesn't merit a special warning to stay away, nothing does. In Shafter, Robert Price, 17 News.
In our COVID-19 update tonight, public health